Indie horror games. We all love them. They're usually short. Some of them are long though, but the ones that are short, they're pretty enjoyable. Sometimes. Most of them are, well, bad. Sometimes there's some good ones. And in this video, we will be talking about a really good short horror indie game made by Charlie Behan. Hotel Remorse. Upon opening the game, this is what you're met with, an empty room. And the only button you want to press here is play game. Upon pressing that button, you're met with this text right here. Let's read it out. Saturday, October 2nd, between the times of 2 AM and 3 AM, there were several reports made of a single gunshot heard from a hotel. The occupants of the hotel quickly vacated the building in search of safety. If you listen in the background, you can hear a typewriter. Someone's typing this out as we read this. And then, suddenly, a ding. But then, a sudden gunshot wakes us up. This is our hotel room. This is presumably where we've been staying for a bit. There's nothing really too noteworthy of this room, it's just a hotel room. Except a note on the desk, which we can pick up and read. Helen is pregnant. We did not plan this, but I will have to accept it. And she's the only one I love. We will get through this and we will soon be married, having the rest of our lives to be with one another. Well, would you look at that? Somebody's got a kid now. We put in the note, and eventually decide that you want to leave the room. So you go up to the door and press E on it. It is quiet. Way too quiet. The only thing you can hear are your footsteps. It is so quiet. It's the type of quiet that makes you think that there's someone actively watching you as you go down this hallway. And speaking of this hallway, it is really long for some reason. It is unnaturally long for a hotel. And you go down this bit, there's a flickering light in the distance. Once you continue walking down, getting closer and closer, until you notice someone on the floor under this flickering light. It's another note. The light is flickering from somewhere. It's probably that light in front of you, but all the other lights are normal. This one's just off. September 17th. How did this happen? This was not meant to be. We were meant to get married and be together forever, but now she's gone. Why couldn't they save her that we could save the child? She was the important one. Our wife has died. We don't know what from, but she is now dead. As we put down the note, a door to your right opens, leading into this room. Going in further, suddenly, the door shuts behind you. There's no point in wondering why though, because there's a note on the bed. Going up to it, this happens. There's nothing on the note. Who could have done this? Who would have just walked into an empty hotel room with an empty note and leave it on the empty bed? We put down the note. The note is the least of our worries right now. We need to find a way to get out of this room. Well, I don't see anything, but maybe there's something inside of this closet right here. Any exit is a good exit. As you walk out, the room behind you disappears and dust moves below your feet and watch. A light appears. You move down the dark corridor, hoping to get into the light. You can hear the cries of a baby. You don't know where from though, but there's a note under that light. September 21st. I have no one. I'm left here alone in this darkness. Its cries keep me up at night. Why won't it shut up? Please make it shut up! Just shut up! Well, would you look at that? The lights are back on. You have so many questions. What was that? What was that thing down the hallway? Why did the lights keep turning off? What was up with that closet? Why was that light flickering? And why did that door shut behind you? There's nothing to worry about right now. We've made it down the hallway and we're gonna go in this room. What was that noise? What is happening? The walls are moving. The walls are closing in on you. You rush down the hallway and get this key from this desk, then you run back to the door and quickly unlock it before rushing inside. I think we're safe. A crib suddenly slowly moves out of the darkness. We walk towards it and there's a note in there. This does not look good. September 24th. Finally, it is silent. I thought doing this would help me, but I still cannot sleep. What have I done? My mind is lost without her. I need you, Helen. We killed our child. I think we can finally piece this story together. We accidentally get someone pregnant, but we accept it. We want to marry them until they suddenly die, presumably from some kind of premature birth, in which the wife died, leaving only the baby. Racked with grief, we kill our child, hoping it would help us, but it never did. Racked with even more grief, we killed ourselves. There's nothing in this hallway except for an elevator at the end and a complete dead end at the other end, but there's a note below us.
I am coming for you.
We are in danger. We immediately put the note down and looked down at the hallway with the dead end before. We escaped our wife. We're now in this elevator. There's a button we can press which will bring us down, hopefully to an exit. You have no choice. You have to go out. Now, what did I think of Hotel Remorse? Well, I thought it was a pretty good game. The atmosphere is good, everything about the game is just great, and it's actually really scary at times. And one thing I really recommend that you should do is just play the game. It's free on Steam, and I know you will have a great time.